Hello everybody. Today I'm going to be talking about movies. Specifically, ones that start with D, or for you guys, D. So the first one is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. This is an old edition. This is from 1941. It has Spencer Tracy as the Doctor and the Mister. And it has Ingrid Bergman and Lana Turner as the women. A good woman, a bad woman. He needed the love of both. This is by Victor Fleming. Half man, half monster, the embodiment of total terror. Which I think is a bit overreaction there. And this won some awards for Best Cinematography, black and white, Best Film Editing, and Best Music Scoring of a Dramatic Picture. And I can't read the rest of it because it's in Korean. It also stars Donald Crisp, Ian Hunter, Barton McLean, C. Aubrey Smith. This is based on a novel by Robert Louis Stevenson. And of course directed by Victor Fleming. Black and white. It's approximately 112 minutes. This is about the mad scientist who makes a potion of sorts, and he divides into a good guy and a bad guy. Like the same person, but he has different sides to him, I guess. And he terrorizes the town there. I like this one a lot, and I also like the one from 1931 with Frederick March. I tried reading this book and I thought it was like really hard to get through, so I guess I like the movie better in this instance. Our next one is Daddy Daycare. Daddy Daycare. This has Eddie Murphy. And it's really, really funny, I think. Eddie Murphy and his comedy cohorts deliver fun for the whole family. That's from KBC TV Los Angeles. Daddy Daycare is a hilarious comedy about kids ruling the roost. When ad execs Charlie, that's Eddie Murphy, and Phil, Jeff Garlin, lose their jobs trying to sell a veggie-flavored breakfast cereal, their wives head off to work. But when they realize they can't afford to keep their kids at the fancy Chapman Academy run by the evil Miss Harridan, Angelica Houston, Charlie and Phil become the proprietors of Daddy Daycare. Little do these two Mr. Moms realize they have just begun their own adventures in babysitting. Daddy Daycare's excellent supporting cast includes Steve Zahn, Regina King, and Kevin Nealon. There's some special features here. Meet the Daddy Daycare Kids featurette, Quiet on the Set, Good Morning Eddie Murphy, What Did That Kid Say, Name the Noisemaker Game, Kid Card Matchup Game, Odd One Out Game, Blooper Reel. I love bloopers. And an all-new animated short, Early Bloomers. This is in color. It's 92 minutes, and it's from 2003. Who else does it star? I think we named everybody that's on here. I think this is really funny, like the adventures they get up with the kids. The kids are funny. And of course Eddie's funny. Something I never noticed before is that on the letters you can see his nails, like the marks of his nails. Because he's being like dragged by the kids. Next I have Dear John. This stars Channing Tatum and Amanda Seyfried. This is from the best-selling author of The Notebook. Nicholas Sparks wrote this and The Notebook. Love brought them together. Will fate tear them apart? This is the best romantic comedy since The Notebook, says KTVK Phoenix. This one has like another cover on it, like this. It's like nice and smooth. Romantic, intimate, and deeply heartfelt, says Access Hollywood. It is approximately 1 hour and 48 minutes. It's from 2010. It was 2 weeks that would change their lives forever. Soon after John and Savannah fall madly in love, their relationship is put on hold, with one leaving to complete his service and the other to complete her college education. They pass the time by exchanging a continuous stream of love letters until they can be reunited. But when war breaks out, their separation is extended indefinitely. Will the relationship survive the test of time? Based on the best-selling novel from the author of The Notebook, Dear John is a timeless romance that will warm your heart. There's some special features. It's an alternate ending, outtakes, deleted and alternate scenes, and a conversation with Channing Tatum, Amanda Seyfried, and Lasse Hallström. Who else is in this? Henry Thomas, Scott Porter, and Richard Jenkins. I've read this book too. It's alright. Our next one is Date Night. Starring Steve Carell and Tina Fey. This has an interesting cover where if you turn it, it looks like a different picture. And it's scratchy. This is the extended edition. More hilarious scenes and outrageous outtakes not shown in theaters. I think this movie's really funny. I mean, that is some date they go on. Wildly funny, says Parade. Hilarious from start to finish, says USA Today. The laughs last longer with the Date Night Extended Edition, which includes a never-before version of the film, with hilarious added footage not shown in theaters. Steve Carell and Tina Fey are a match made in comedy heaven, says E. In this uproarious adventure about an ordinary couple in the right place on the wrong night. Phil and Claire Foster are a sensible and suburban husband and wife, slogging through their daily lives and marriage. But a case of mistaken identity sets off an outrageous chain of events involving small-time thieves, big-city mobsters, corrupt cops, and a crazed cabbie, as the Fosters' date night turned into a wild ride they'll never forget. Has special features, audio commentary, alternate scenes, directing off-camera featurette, directing 301 featurette, public service announcements, and a gag reel. It's from 2010, it's color, it's 88 minutes long. It also has Taraji P. Henson, Common, and Mark Wahlberg. And Mila Kunis. And our last movie for today that starts with a D is, or actually there's two D's, Dirty Dancing. Starring Patrick Swayze and Jennifer Grey. It's a dance movie. Summer of 1963, innocent 17-year-old baby, Jennifer, vacationing with her parents at a Catskills resort. One evening she is drawn to the staff quarters by stirring music. There she meets Johnny, Patrick, the hotel dance instructor, who is as experienced as Baby is naive. Baby soon becomes Johnny's pupil in dance and love. That's a tiny little plot. Has bonus features. Has a Jennifer Grey DVD introduction, a commentary tract, multi-voice commentary, and a trivia tract. Who else does it have? Jerry Orbach and Cynthia Rhodes. It's from 1987. It's 105 minutes. It's a drama. It's in color. She's like the wind. Those were some movies I like that start with D. And I will see you next time.